Saptamsha?
Yes, sir. Yesterday we finished Saptamsha. Last week, sorry.
Then Navamsha.
Yeah, Navamsha. Okay, we'll start. Navamshe shachare tasmat shire tan navamaditaha ubaye tat panchamadiriti chintyam vichakshanau. Deva nuraksha devan rakshasachaiva charadishu gruheshu cha.
Navamsha. Navamsha calculation are for a movable sign from there itself, for a fixed sign from the ninth thereof, dual sign from fifth thereof. They go by designations Deva, Manushya, Rakshasa in successive repetitive order of for a movable sign. Manushya, Rakshasa, Deva are the order for a fixed sign, while Rakshasa, Manushya, Deva are dual sign order. Notes. Navamsha is 1/9 part of sign, or 3 degrees 20 minutes. The 9 Navamsas in order commence from same sign for a movable sign, from 9th for a fixed sign, and from 5th for a dual sign. For example, the Navamsa of Aries are counted from Aries itself, for Capricorn, for Taurus, and from Libra for Gemini. These are fully shown in table below. So they given the table. So here Navamshas, it's very every nakshatra, every pada, nakshatra pada is 3 degrees 20 minutes. So each nakshatra pada is can be derived in Navamsha. By seeing Navamsha, we can say which nakshatra pada it is, the planet is situated. So it is a ninth division of every sign. So there are 12 signs. So each sign is divided by 9. So we will get 3 degrees 20 minutes. So we will make each and every sign 3 degrees 20 minutes division, and we will look at the wherever the planet is, in which Navamsha it is. So we'll place those things in Navamsha. So there are 3 parts in it. So from starting from Aries, and starting from Leo, and starting from Sagittarius. So they given principles here. So from which we need to start, where we need to start. But it is simple as Guru nakshatras and Moon nakshatras and Ketu nakshatras all will start from Aries. Then Venus, Mars, Saturn will start from Leo. All the nakshatras will start, remaining all from Sagittarius. So it is once we know this formula, we can easily construct Navamsha. So this is a general thing for every marriage, and we'll check the Navamsha. So what is the 9th division? Why we need to check Navamsha for marriage? Marriage is 7th house, right? Why we are taking Navamsha, 9th division? So here, the 9th division is not for marriage. It is for what is the dharma he is following. What dharma he will achieve. That we will see from Navamsha. So first we need to know what is dharma. So then only we can understand what is Navamsha. So dharma is the harmonious way where we can achieve happiness without disturbing anything. That is the dharma. Suppose, for example, we are going in a traffic. There is traffic signal is red light for stopping and green light for moving away, and orange is for stay. So after seeing red light, all people will stop. So why we are stopping? That is dharma. We need to follow the rules. That is the dharma. Some people will, after seeing red light, also they will cross the red light. So if they are not moving in a harmonious way, they will met with accident, because there are certain rules. To live in a harmonious way, we need to follow certain rules. Whenever people will cross that rules, they always face some consequences. Some traffic police will catch you, or somebody will take the snapshot. Okay, they will raise a complaint, or else you will met with an accident. So many things. So dharma, all the things are following their dharma. So ultimate reality is we need to. There are so many dharmas are there. Social dharma, political dharma, religious dharma, spiritual dharma. Ultimate truth is we want to know, we want to realize we are Ishvara. So we are the Ishvara. So ultimate truth is we need to get that enlightenment that we are Shiva. So that is the spiritual, that is moksha. Whenever we realize we will get enlightenment, then we will submerge. Then we'll realize we are Shiva and we'll submerge into God Shiva. So Buddha also told that Sangam Saranam Gacchami. So society, follow the society norms. Buddham Saranam Gacchami. Buddha is the enlightenment. So he enlightened soul. So he is the enlightenment. So he achieved enlightenment. Dharma Saranam Gacchami. Follow the dharma. Here, the dharma is the righteous way. Somebody will tell the righteous way. So somebody will tell behaving properly is the dharma. So the dharma is harmonious way. So without disturbing any other, causing ill effects, we want to live in a harmony. Earth is following its dharma. It is revolving around sun with a gravitational pull, and if Earth will not go in a harmonious way with other planets, what will happen? It will collide with another planet and it will smash. So it is following its dharma. Sun is following its dharma. So all people want to follow dharma. So this is the Kali Yuga. They always told that Kali Yuga, dharma will collapse. There are 4 legs of dharma. It is a bull compared to a bull. 4 legs of a bull. One is Daya, Karuna, and speaking a truth is another one. Like, and one truthfulness, speaking truth and kindness, showing mercy to others, and parishubra, cleanliness, maintaining the cleanliness, maintaining health, austerity. So these are the
austerity.
4 legs of austerity. So
Yeah.
these are the 4 legs of dharma. So we need to follow these 4 rules. In order to, if we follow, what will get? Follow dharma, what will get? So then again we need to go and dig karma. In order to learn dharma, we need to learn the meaning of karma, cause and effect. Whatever we do, so that will create some effect. So some disturbance. If you throw a stone in water, it will create some waves. So the cause and effect will be. So whatever the work you do, it will create some disturbance, some positive impact or negative impact. It will show some impact. So whatever the karma you are doing, it will give cause and effect. It will follow the principle of cause and effect. So if you follow dharma, the effect will be, the impact will be positive one. So that is the enlightenment. To know what is your dharma is the enlightenment. Without disturbing the harmonious nature of the living beings around you, without disturbing anything. So in order to get a happiness, that is enlightenment. That is Shiva. So to describe the dharma, we will check Navamsa. This is the big story of Navamsa. So Navamsa will tell what dharma he will follow. So why we will see dharma for marriage? The marriage is also one dharma. It's not, they call it as our wife. They given a tag name for wife, Dharma Patni. So Dharma Patni, what is Dharma Patni? They need to call as Kama Patni, right? So they did not call as Kama Patni. They have called as Dharma Patni. So follow the righteous nature. So marriage is considered as dharma. So they given to check the Navamsa. So Navamsa will tell the person dharma, what dharma he will follow. So this is the big story of Navamsa. Here, if Navamsa is good, that the person will follow the dharma, the righteous, harmonious nature with other people, or wife or husband, whatever it is. So he will maintain for every living being in the earth or living entity in the earth. He will maintain a equal balance, harmonious nature, and the cause and effect, karma also will be balanced. So what karma he will do, what dharma he will get. So those things will be discussed in Navamsa. So for every marriage, we will check Navamsa. The Navamsa is the 9th division of every sign. So this is what to you.
Yes, sir. So in the Shodasha Varga Chakra discussion, we came to know Navamsa, D9. So this is a method how to calculate Navamsa using any sign. Actually, these are all up to D10. We can calculate using just our mentally. If you see here, signs all Chara Rasis, so like Aries, Cancer, and Libra, and Capricorn. These Chara Rasis will all start from Aries. Sir, 159. All fire signs will start from Aries. The first sign and the 5th sign is start from 1 Aries, and 9th sign again all 5 signs start from Aries. If you take same thing again, Artha signs, that is earthy signs, so start from Capricorn. The 2nd house, and the 6th is 10th, and 10th is again 10th. So you can, any Navamsa out of 9 things, you can make it easily, which sign it is and from where it is starting. You can put that Navamsa. Out of 9 Navamsas, where it goes starting, if you know starting point, you can locate that one, because they are continuing. From starting from 4 means it go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like that. So it's easy. So mentally calculate. If suppose you don't have any phone or any software, if you know just degrees, you can make it. The D9 chart is mental. So that's why he's giving the table. And second thing is, this is a 1/9 part of any sign. So that's why it's a 320 degrees. Is a 9th harmonic of the Rasi. 9th harmonic, which is in D1, we always take it as a 9th house is our shows our Purva Punya, what we stored in previous life, from all previous lives. That is, we call it as a luck punya. If you have a good punya, you are going to enjoy in this life. If you have something bad, so we need it, same thing, we need to enjoy it. So that's why D9 chart is a very, very important while reading any person's chart, because D1 is called as a tree and D9 it is called as a fruit. So first thing is, any aspect of the life should be there in the D1. Means that is a minimum promise should be there in the D1 chart. Because without tree, you are not going to get any fruit. Because Navamsha is a fruit. Without tree, you are not going to get any fruit. So basic promise should be seen in the D1 chart, and in the D9 chart, we can get the fruit of it. So what type of result of it? Fruit means results. So the D9 chart can be used for knowing the information of true strength of the planets. Example, one planet is debilitated in D1 but exalted in D9. So that planet gives good results. Vice versa. If it is a D1 is exalted planet but debilitated in D9, so you're not going to enjoy any fruit of that planet. So that's why it gives the true strength of the each planet in D9. Next is a overall fortune in life. The D9 chart gives the structure of your total fortune. Next is the description of your spouse, because we are looking marriage related things also. So we can see the qualities of or description of the spouse. And the after coming spouse means after marriage, what you are going to become by marriage. Because after marriage, if there is a good luck, the person will reach high level. Some persons are going, maybe themselves they lost in all aspects of their life, professional wise or personal wise. So these also we can see that what is you are going to happen after marriage. Like marriage life, how it will be marriage life. Also we can see career. The same 10th lord in D1 chart and the natural Karmakaraka Saturn, their position in D9 plus D9 10th lord will give the clue of your career progression. Also major the Navamsha we called Dharmamsha in Sanskrit. Dharmamsha means it's related to your righteousness, how you follow in the life, the dharma. So when you come to dharma, it denotes about Atma Karaka. Because what type of life you are brought from your previous life. So this life, so your direction and your morality, your either spiritual side or materialistic side, any type, whatever the life you are going to enjoy in this life, that will be shown by Atmakaraka. So Atmakaraka means again, which is the highest degree attained in the D1 chart, and that the same planet where it is sitting in D9. So that's why D9 is a very, very important again regarding Atmakaraka. All Gemini system, whatever is not Gemini, Parasara clearly mentioned in the coming chapters, we can see that Charakarakas. Atmakaraka, Amachakaraka, you can go and like Darakaraka also. So all these Charakarakas positions in D9 gives the much information about your life. So that's why there are many other things like spiritual aspect and what are the soul purpose and what you are going to achieve in this life and how we need to work to heal ourselves. Because D9 also shows if you want to go spiritual line, so which deity you need to pray for it to get succeeding. So D9 shows up. So like this, so there are many things you can see in the D9 chart. Some rishis mentioned this, forget D9, only look for D9 for complete analysis of your life. But both are interlinked. D1 and D9 always interlinked. So we need to see, because we said already, the D1 is a tree of our planets. and the same D9 gives the fruits of the tree. So that's why we need to interlink both and see for status of the planet and the results of the planet. So if anyone have any doubts, we'll take it or we'll go.
One thing I will add, sir.
Yeah.
So, coming to this dharma, we need to specially mention Lord Sri Ram. So, dharma is a path where we can face some obstacles, but our character will elevate. So, our personality will elevate. So, there is a strong conflict with dharma and happiness. So, in order to get happiness, we want to live some dharma, so that we will get happiness very quickly, but we will lose our character, our personality. So all people will think we are not a right person. So somewhat hard way, but so we want to lose our happiness also, but it makes us a role model. So for example, take Sri Rama. Sri Rama father said, leave all this Ayodhya and go to forest. So Sri Rama did not deny that. Okay. So you can say, who are you to tell me to go to forest? I lived in this luxury life. I want to be king and I want to rule this Ayodhya. He never said like that. So he simply followed dharma. Dharma is a path of hard work. So it's a hindrance, struggle. So, but up to now we are chanting Rama's word because of his dharma. He followed dharma with the parents and friendship, and also he followed dharma of social status, and also he dealt with the dharma only towards enemy. Also he dealt with the dharma only. So even though he captured Ravana captured the wife of Rama, he given so many chances to compromise and giving back Sita without war. So he followed dharma. Dharma is a path very hard to go and move on, but our character and personality will elevate, so that we will become a role model for all the people. So living harmonious, giving equal importance to all the people, all the living organisms, the respect in equal proportion is a dharma. So we should not rob or grab or theft anything from others. So we should get it in a dharmic way. So if you follow that dharma, the cause and effect, whatever, if you are following going in a good way, you will get a good fruit. That is karma. Dharma and karma are related words. The cause and effect, karma will create cause and effect. So everything, whichever things will vibrate, will give that a consequence. So that consequences, either negative or positive, based on the way you walk, whether in right path or wrong path. So these consequences will make you a person, so that you will become a role model or a selfish person. That will decide. So now in Kali Yuga, there is the four legs of dharma are collapsed. So even people will say it is standing on one leg, that is speaking truth is the one leg it is standing, but nowadays no one was talking the truth also. So it is also collapsed. So there is no cleanliness. The second thing, no cleanliness. People not maintaining good eating habits, not people personal hygiene. They are not maintaining. So and also karuna, daya karuna. So nowadays people not showing any mercy towards others. They want to rob others. Artistic. So, whatever the religious things we want to follow, people are not following, not maintaining those things. That is also rules what are defined by parents, elders. That is also not followed. Complete collapse of dharma. So Navamsha is a big question mark nowadays. If we see Navamsha, some people are getting in D1 chart. There are many planets are exalted, but in D9 chart, those planets are in wrong place, not debilitation. So there is no debilitation or bhavas existing in the divisional chart. So these things are happening. Navamsha is collapsing day by day. So person to person chart, Navamsha is going off. If a D1 chart is also worst situation, if D9 is good, that person will live in a good model state and will become a role model, even though he get hindrance and hard work. Those things exist also. He will become a role model to us. That is dharma, the path of harmonious nature. So these we want to see in Navamsha before marriage. So before marrying a person, we need to see Navamsha, whether he follow dharmic rules, at least related to family, not about society, at least related to family. He will maintain dharma or not, or he will go, he will maintain multiple connections with others. That we see in Navamsha. That's all from my side. If anybody want to add Navamsha, dharma or karma, it's highly most powerful topic. So, we need contributions to enlightenment. See, because world is suffering with a dissatisfaction and sorrowful. So every person is having a dissatisfaction or sorrow because it is created by ignorance. They don't know how to live happily. So simple thing is to follow dharma. So whatever I'm in front of that dharma, I'm a small guy. So even many people want to come and define what is dharma, to add what is dharma and enlighten. This is a small definition for me. Any person want to add, please add.
Sir, we are unable to hear your voice. Is it my device problem or your device problem?
No, we
In fact,
can hear.
no,
We
Ravi
can
sir
hear.
is speaking very low.
Yeah.
Sir, Ganesh sir, your voice is more audible. Ravi sir is little bit low.
Little bit low, but it's audible. Yeah.
Yes, he is audible, but you need to pay more attention.
No, I could not hear Ravi sir. It is not audible for me.
Maybe you need to increase your volume at your end.
No. It is my device volume is maximum. In the past sessions, I could hear sir voice properly. I think some problem in his instrument. And Galaxy M4 G2, I request Gnaneshwar sir, you ask him or her, I don't know, to mention their name. It is better.
Yeah, we'll ask them.
And I have one doubt, sir. You told we can see spiritual progress through D9 chart.
Yes.
Could you please tell me? Also, you have used the word Charakarakas.
Exactly. Charakarakas, the Parasara Maharshi mentioned initially before Jaimini. The Parasara Maharshi only mentioned that these Atmakaraka, Amatyakaraka, Putra, Pitru, Matru, Jnatikaraka. All these Charakarakas. So one of the first is important is Atmakaraka. The Atmakaraka planet. What is the planet first? The planet Karakatva is also important. And where it is sitting in Navamsha. The sign is important and the house also important. Suppose in the D1, 7th Lord is a Atmakaraka. So 7th Lord Atmakaraka sitting in D9 in Trika houses like 6, 8, 12. That means your soul is having a lot of pending karma towards spouse. So you are going to fulfill or you need to pay back whatever you enjoyed in your previous lives. But in this life, you are going to pay back in a harsh manner. In the means you need to suffer based on 6, 8, 12 houses. If they are sitting in a good houses, the same Atmakaraka, which is the 7th house, 7th Lord in D1, and sitting in good Navamsha houses, own houses or friendly houses or exalted houses, like Jupiter is their seventh lord, sitting in Cancer, exalted house, friendly house. So you are going to enjoy, and your wife is also supportive in your Atma Karaka, what you are going to achieve, what is your purpose of your life. So that's why also called Dharma Patni, right? Just now Sir told. Dharma Patni means she is anyone, either male or female. So the opposite sex should support to reach their ultimate truth. So
What about the
that's what it
spiritual
is.
progress, sir? Spiritual progress, how to see through doing?
Spiritual progress, again, the same Atma Karaka gives it, right? That is a spiritual progress. Spiritual progress means you need to clear all your pending karmas, either good or bad.
I don't have any planets in D9 in Trika, 6, 8, 12. What does it mean?
That should depend on, again, the planet where it is sitting, that house gives information.
Thank you.
It's a fifth house, you need to go for knowledge level. Ninth house, again, for delivery, teaching, or sharing knowledge.
Okay, I have my Atma Karaka as a moon in D9. I have it in ninth house.
Yeah, ninth house. You need to work towards higher knowledge gain. You need
My
to
Amatya Karika is Sun in D1. It is there again in D9 in ninth house.
Yeah, D1 Amacha Karaka is your career. What type of karma you need to do it.
Okay.
So ninth house again shows teaching. You need to follow dharma at any cost. If you away from dharma path, you are going to accumulate again negative karma.
Do Rahu Ketu positions in D9 have any other meaning?
Rahu Ketu, yes, why not? Same as other planets. They are also karmic planets. Actually, one system, according to one system, even Rahu becomes Atma Karaka or other Charakarakas is included, 8 Charakaraka system.
What about Stirakaraka? There, somebody says the word Stirakaraka.
Stirakaraka is that Parasara Maharshi is given first. Suppose soul Stirakaraka is sun. Always sun is the natural Stirakaraka. Mother, Matrukaraka, natural Matrukaraka is a moon. Darakaraka, natural Darakaraka is a Venus. Amachakaraka, natural Amachakaraka, Saturn. These are Sthirikarakas. Charakarakas depend on your degrees. It changes person to person.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, I have one doubt. Rahu Ketu can be considered Atmakaraka, Amatyakaraka, or they will ignore?
Yes, that's the 8 Charakaraka system. Rahu is included. What is your doubt, Pedro?
Rahu Ketu, even having highest degrees, in software I have seen they haven't mentioned as Atmakaraka, Amatyakaraka.
No. Each software, that's why problem. You need to set up your software, every person's software. There are some settings required. What type of housing systems you are using, what type of nodes you are using, what types of calculations, like is the 8 Charakaraka system are following, or 7 Charakaraka system following, or equal houses you are following, or unequal houses you are following, which Ayanamsha you are going to use. If you install software by default, it comes from pre-settings, right? We need to change as per our requirement. You need to see in the settings, go select for Gemini system as a 8 Charakarakas. Then it will show Rahu comes into any one of the Karakas.
So in my D9, my Atmakaraka and Amatyakaraka in 5th house.
Yes.
What does it mean?
that is fifth house Atmakaraka means you have already working in previous lives also. The same thing you need to work for this life also.
Okay, sir.
159 houses is continuing from previous lives. You missed it, and again you need to do work without fail in this life also.
Okay, sir.
So 159,
Yeah.
159, they say it is to decide the Dhrudha karma and Adhrudha karma also. 159.
Dhrudha karma, Adhrudha karma is again depend on Chara, Sthira, Dvisvabhava Rashis, not just 159. Which sign? Sign is important. Is a constant Chara sign or Sthira sign? If it is a Sthira sign, the karma is Dhrudha.
If it is in Dvisvabhava?
Dvisvabhava is a Dhrudha. So some portion of the karma you can change, or some portion cannot.
Because sir spoken about the dharma and then about Rama, no? Dharma. So for more to cultivate dharma, which of these three are good? Chara, Sthira, or Dhrudha? Dhrudha or Adhrudha?
That's what Dhrudha karma, there is no chance to change from your side. You just need to follow. That's all. Adhrudha means
can we call Dhrudha karma as heavy karma?
Not heavy karma. Whatever how you take it is heavy karma is depend on you. But the karma is a must. You can't escape from it.
You have to surpass.
Suppose you have some chronic disease. Just example. So any native has a chronic disease, which is there is no curable. Then this karma is called Dhrudha karma. You cannot escape from it. Until unless that chronic disease will give you time, you need to live it with that. This is not in your hands. So Adhrudha karma, you have a choice. Suppose if you want to marry, marriage in your complete in your hands. Whether you want to have marriage or don't want. That you can decide yourself. Or you want to go to spiritual life. That is also again in your hands. You want to go or not. So in every person's life, always there are some included with the willpower, means you yourself you can decide. Some of the karmas, there is no in our hands, just based on our karmas.
You are saying if many planets are in Sthira Rasis, that they are having Dhrudha karma.
There is no, those people, they don't have much any chance of changing their lifestyle or life nature. Very simple. They don't want to go anywhere, and the same thing will continue most of the time. Fixed.
If in Sthira Rasis the planets gets exalted, then
whatever it is, exalted means the planet condition, state of condition. Exalted is staying in a friend house. We will have a good. It will give the result of that planet will come maximum.
I have 7 planets in Sthira Rasis, so I think
that's why it gives some type of fixed nature, adamant nature. It's not easy to change. Your mind will not accept if there is any change. No transformations. Only whatever is a mind is already adjusted to that one. Only will follow that one. There is no chance of any small portion of changing.
So people who are having many planets in Chara signs, Chara Rasis, can we say their chart is good?
So no, I'm not saying any good or bad. The quality, the nature of the person will acquire. Chara Rashi means they are easy to move. They will change. Suppose till now you will be on one fact. After 1 hour or after next day, tomorrow you will change it. You won't accept that same rule.
So they are flexible and we can say.
Exactly. They are easy to change. Flexible, very flexible.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Anyone to add?
Sir, for karmas, I will add something.
Yeah, please, sir.
Sanchita karma. So the karma is the action. So karmas are action. So dharma is the ritual, the path we follow. So karma is the action. Every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction or consequences, cause and effect principle. Karma will act on cause and effect. So the karma, we need to understand karma in order to understand dharma. So karma, there is a sanchita karma, the pile which we carry. So all the karmas will pile up and put it in a bag. So we will carry that sanchita. Sanchita means the bag of karmas. So we can't complete a bag of karmas at a time. So we'll take some part of that karma in the sanchita, then we'll take this life. So that a part of the karma is prarabdha. So prarabdha karma is out of our hands. So we want to follow the prarabdha karma. So those things we need to take in action. Okay, it will take control. We can't balance it or maintain it. So we need to follow simply prarabdha. And another one is while we are facing that prarabdha karma, the consequences will come to us. In what way we react? So suppose a guy came to you and slapped you. So that is a prarabdha karma, unexpected event. It came. How you will react? Whether you will beat or you will ask what is the reason why you beat me, and if anything from your side, if you say sorry, what are the consequences? What are the effect? What are the impact what you will do from your end? That is called kriyamani karma. So this kriyamani karma will make your future karma. So whether you will beat again, then that is become another karma. So that pile up and that will add up to your sanchita karmas. The kriyamani karma is the future karma, what you are doing. So prarabdha karma is what you are facing. What are your actions to that? What are your result? How you will impact by facing that prarabdha karma? That is your kriyamani karma, your future. So this is the karma theory. So if anything troubles are happening to you unexpectedly, that is your prarabdha karma. The sixth house will deal that. So the prarabdha karma is out of your hands. So how you will react to that events is the kriyamani karma. And another one is nishkama karma. That is also one nishkama karma. It's out of subject, but nishkama karma is acting without expecting anything in return. That is a nishkama. That is in 12th house. So this is a nishkama karma, doing social service without expecting anything. So how you will do? That is also positivity. That will also add a positive karma, nishkama karma. So these are all actions and cause and effect theory of karma. So if you know the dharma, that dharma means moving in a harmonious way, how earth is rotating without disturbing its cycle. It is rotating and maintaining its dharma. How sun is rotating itself. That is dharma. So maintaining that harmonious nature without causing disturbance to others, that is dharma. So if you follow dharma, then your karma also will be adjusted, so that you will get a maximum good effects in your life. The dharma is somewhat hard. So people will adjust that dharma and bring some happiness into life. The shortcut happiness. So why we want to follow? Why we want to stay? If red light is there, why we want to stop our vehicles? So we will go. No police, nothing. We will go. That is a shortcut. So if you go towards happiness, so now people are, suppose companies are paying salaries, people are going to office and chit chatting. They're not following their dharma. So the violation of the rules is dharma. So what violation of your duty is dharma? These will consequences, the cause and impact will happen. So dharma is a righteous virtue or righteous work, whatever it is. So it will impact the karma. So dharma, karma. So both exist. So the Navamsa will deal with this dharma, whether this person will follow in a righteous way or not. So this is very important for marriage. So we will instead of D7, we will see D9. So D7 is a relationship, Saptamsha. So, but we'll deal with D9. We'll see D9 for marriage, Navamsha. So that's all. I hope now I'm audible for you.
Yes, yeah, audible.
You are audible, sir. But Ravi sir, how you say that in D9 through D9 we can see whether the person follows dharma or not through D9.
So you are asking analysis, right?
No, not analysis. One example, you are saying through D9 we can say how dharmic he is.
Yes.
Dharmic is
Whether he follow correct thing or not. Suppose Libra.
What are the parameters that you take into consideration in deciding?
No such sutras are, see, to define, there is no such sutras. Okay. If there is a, see, by hearting such rules will get a Jyotisha, it's a wrong way. So instead of, we need to understand what is the soul behind it. That is, so suppose for example, if it is a ninth house is in Navamsha, if ninth house, such bad planets are sitting there. So ninth house is a actual dharma. What ninth house itself will tell you what is the dharma. So if there is some bad planets are sitting there, then it will disturb the resonance, right? So he will not follow. He will get some obstacles in following dharma. So dharma is the ninth house. Ninth house, our father is first guru, and our religious preachers or whatever, the teachers, lecturers, who are the elder people who will give that gnana awareness, we will see in the ninth house. So that ninth house, whether he will follow the elder people's suggestions or not, that we need to see, we need to check whether those things are good or not.
So you are telling generally, sir, you are telling generally through D1 we check whether in D1 in ninth house we generally check whether the person is dharmic or not. But for more minute and then diagnosis, we have to see ninth house of D9.
Yeah, generally D1. See, D1 is the Lagna Lord is a very, in any chart, Lagna Lord is important. How Lagna Lord is sitting in a chart, how strong he is, how he is sitting with friends, good friends or bad friends. Because Lagna includes all 12th house characteristics, Lagna itself. So Lagna Lord is the most important.
Is it so, sir? And
all 12 houses, because these are all limbs. Lagna is a overall person. The remaining 11 houses are limbs. Okay. So Lagna Lord is having all 11 houses characteristics in it. So one of them is ninth Lord also included in Lagna. So Lagna Lord is important. Ninth house is important because ninth house shows our dharma, what we lineage through our ancestors, like father. So immediate is our father. Fifth house is a grandfather. So 1, 5, 9. That's why what you learn from grandfather. Ninth house is what you learn from father and gurus. So what lineage is giving you, that knowledge is going to enjoy by or exhibit by Lagna. So if you want to see minute level, go into D9 chart and see these two lords where they are sitting. Lagna lord is where he is sitting, how is condition, and ninth lord also where he is sitting in Navamsha. Apart from these two planets, you need to see again D9 Lagna lord and D9 ninth lord also. So out of these four lords and four houses, it gives you the overall picture of what dharma you are going to follow or you obey that dharma. So there is a second deep analysis. The chart analysis goes on not just by one planet, other planet. There are so many things. Number of planets will aspect on that planet. That house is under affliction of many planets. So
like
just we can't say that one planet.
Okay, like the D1. See, for we for every query or whatever that we have to our questions, we will see generally first D1. Can the same questions, all questions can be looked into for minute diagnosis through D9? That's what it means.
Exactly. Yes, you can see that. You can
For
see
all
that.
questions. For all questions.
All any questions.
Thank you, sir.
In D1, ninth house is the mother. Okay. So mother womb. So we will diagnose a C-section. We'll open the womb and we'll see the child. That is Navamsha. So Navamsha will give, suppose you are seeing a flower, something is flying on the flower. Okay. So you kept your mobile and you zoomed it. What is happening on the flower? Something is moving. It is a butterfly or dragonfly or some insect. What is it? So we will zoom it. We'll zoom and we'll go close to that flower and we'll see what is happening there. So something is flying on the flower. We can predict in D1. So what is exactly flying on the flower? We will need to go and see in Navamsha. So there is this is only introduction of Navamsha. We did not told any analysis of Navamsha. This is only introduction actually.
Yeah, just introduction.
Yeah, the parameters, the sutras are. It's not like one line subject. Navamsha, learning Navamsha, it is a deep subject. So in this book, there is only introduction. So we are just reading that book. So hope.
Yes,
actually, if
hope
anyone
you
want
got
to
what
know,
is the dharma.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dharma, what is the karma and the basis of Navamsha?
yes, if you want
Yes,
to
sir.
know, learn and read about this Navamsha, because in the market there are so many writers. They wrote only about just for Navamsha. You can see VP Goyal sir. It's available in Hindi and English. And one more person, sir, is from Gujarat, CS Patel sir. They wrote complete information about Navamsha. You can read that one. You will get the
Okay, sir.
complete information about what is the D9, how to read it, what is available from D9.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
The simple one-line word is make harmonious. Don't disturb others' life. Being a harmonious, living with harmonious thing is a dharma. Okay, that is one line of Navamsha.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Time up, I think. Anyone want to add anything, or we'll close the meeting?
You want to add? Or any doubts? Madam Rajita, madam.
Sir,
Archana, madam.
it's very clear, sir. Thank you so much. Introduction is really nice.
Thank you, sir.
So I just wanted to ask, some softwares like the one we are using currently, they show different degrees in the Navamsha chart,
Yes.
different from the D1 chart. So what is the exact reason behind it?
Same thing, just you have a mathematical calculations, right? One Navamsha in D1 is equal to 3.20 degrees, right? 3 degrees, 20 minutes. That is divided by 30. The factor comes. That factor you need to multiply with the planet sitting in this duration of 3.23. How much is consumed? if you multiply
Okay.
with that, you will get that degree in the Navamsha. Forget about Navamsha degrees. Just see that the planet where it is, in which house it is sitting.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Just forget about all those degrees. Actually, if you want to make one more chart, Navanavamsha, it's called is a Navanavamsha, means D81. If you want to calculate D81, then you need the degrees in the D9. So that's why some softwares are included. That's extra calculation. So is included in that. I think it is not available in all softwares. Some softwares, whichever recently came, they are included for calculating any further charts. But you can do it manually. Up to Navamsha, you can do manually. Up to D10, even D10 also. Any doubts, please?
Okay, sir, we will close the meeting.
Yes, sir. Okay, thank you for all. Galaxy M42, please introduce yourself. We want to know. Please introduce yourself.
This one, sir, for me or you asking,
Galaxy.
sir? For
Yes,
me,
madam.
Sri Lakshmi,
Yeah.
Sri Lakshmi ji, sir. I am from
Sri
Bangalore.
Lakshmi ji. Bangalore. Oh, welcome, madam. Thank you for
Okay, sir.
joining.
Thank you, sir.
This Galaxy M42, who is her? Can you introduce yourself? Okay.
Okay, no problem. We will close the meeting and we have another Telugu meeting.